Hey guys, how's it going? Didn't see you come in. I was just practicing some of my skills. Welcome back to Kicking and Cooking with Chiji. Today I want to show you guys how to make some really good cookies. Double chocolate chip cookies to be exact. These cookies are vegan, they're gluten free, and these are pretty delicious. These ingredients are pretty simple to find and you should have them laying around somewhere in your house. Without further ado, let me show you guys how to make them. So for our ingredients, we're going to be using cacao or cocoa powder. Next, we're going to be using some brown sugar. So I'll open this up. This is a coffee can, but I just got to have it stored in there. Baking soda, a little bit of salt. Any salt will do. I'm a little fancy, so I like pink salt. I like all the living and any salt will do though. Peanut butter, but we're gonna be using. We are going to be using chickpeas. Not actual chickpeas, but the liquid that you find inside the can. It's this thing called aquafaba. It's used as a substitute for like an egg, and you don't really taste it. It's just used to kind of enhance the cookie. So I have right here just a bar of dark chocolate. Be sure to check behind in the ingredients to make sure there's no dairy in them, because sometimes it says dark chocolate and there's actually milk in them. I'm going to be using chocolate chips as well, dark chocolate chips. The recipe also calls for vanilla extract, but I am running low, so I'm going to just maybe use what I have. The cookie's going to turn out good anyhow. Let's get started. I'm going to be using 2/3 cup, so I have a 1/3 cup here. Obviously, if you do the math, 1/3 plus 1/3, what is it? 3/3. It's a teaspoon baking soda. That's good enough for me. Doesn't have to be exact. Boom. The recipe calls for coconut sugar, but I'm using brown sugar. Why? Because I'm brown. Okay, so if you're white, use white sugar. Okay. All right. Next, for our grab a pinch of salt. Boom. All right. Now I just gotta grab a whisk. This is also called a whisk. Some of you guys call it a fork. I say it's a whisk. Okay. So make sure everything's evenly combined and yeah, well distributed. All right, so we got our dry ingredients mixed up. Now it's time to introduce the wet ingredients. See, I already have some aquafaba right here, but that doesn't seem like half a cup. So I'm gonna have to get some more from our chickpea can here. So now I'm gonna measure out half a cup and put it into our wet ingredients bowl. Actually, you wanna get every last drop of that PB. All right. Try as much as you can and get every last drop. I'm probably gonna need a spoon for this. Next, we're gonna put in our vanilla extract. Just adds a little bit of a touch to the cookies. Oh yeah, there's barely anything. You want to go ahead and mix your flavors slowly until it's well combined. Peanut butter is slowly starting to break apart and combine with the aquafaba. Means you're halfway there. Alright, so I've been mixing for about 30 seconds. So now we're ready to add it to our dry ingredients. Your mixture seems to be a little bit too dry. You can add a little bit of water. Okay. You just want to make sure all of the loose powder is all combined. Alright, so I just preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 180 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, I'm going to put this in the fridge just so that it firms up a little bit and that the cookies stay together when it's time to put them on the baking tray.
5 minutes later.
The dough has been sitting in the fridge for a whopping 5 minutes. And now we're gonna put these onto the tray and put them in the oven.
I'll give them space, it's fine. I'm gonna put them.
11 minutes later.
So for my cookies, after they get done in the oven, I like to take them out and put them on the balcony for them to cool off a little bit for about 10-15 minutes. With these ones, I actually squish them down a bit with a little bit of water on my hands to make the form a little bit better. In the end, I think they're all the same. You can see it holds together. We're gonna try these, see how they taste. It's good. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of Kicking and Cooking with Chiji.